Get ready for the thrilling spectacle of truck and tractor pulling. What was once a dare has been transformed into the most incredible display of brute horsepower in modern motorsports. Tough little supercharged minis and 11,000-pound multiple-engine drag rails. From the dirt and grime of mud racing to the uncontrollable horsepower of the monster trucks, it's the most powerful sport on earth. And it's back on the all-new Power Tracks, bringing you the best of the Redman TNT All American Pulling Series. Sit back, buckle up, and get ready for the battle of the big guns.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Redman TNT All American Pulling Circuit. I'm Dave Grimm, and we're coming to you from the Mid South Coliseum in Memphis, Tennessee, as we bring the best of tractor and truck pulling in the United States to you. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the Redman TNT All American Pulling Circuit. Well, you Ford fans, here's the truck that you can be proud of. Charlie Hamilton's Ford. Billy Hamilton will be doing the driving.
Billy Hamilton and Rolling Thunder will be the first team to test the big sled on this short 160-foot track tonight in Memphis. We'll return with 4x4 action after this commercial.
TNT's World of Power roars into your living room with explosive...
Billy Hamilton out of Bardstown, Kentucky. Truck pulling heaven, Western Kentucky. Here he comes. Throttle right off the line. He didn't waste any time getting locked into the track. And he's going to have a pretty good pull. He's going to come up short of a full pull. The distance for Billy Hamilton, 127.89. The track officials now have deemed that the sled is in the right gear, and we're underway in this class. We continue on. Now, Tony Osteen comes back with a Georgia Rebel. Tony Osteen, so a couple of Ford trucks here early in the class. He's going to go right down the center of the track. Let's see if he can beat 127.89. Watch the checker flag. That's the leading distance. That's the distance to beat. The Georgia Rebel has taken the lead. You think your lead will hold up?
I don't know.
You're hoping so, right?
I sure do.
Tony Osteen from West Green, Georgia. Back to the action.
Next up is James Hamilton of Bardstown, Kentucky in Gone Bananas. He has to beat Tony Osteen's run of 142.59 feet.
Quite a bit. His truck was bouncing up and down. He's close to that checker flag, but he comes up a little short. You gotta believe if he had not bounced, he would have had a better run. He did not get those tires locked into the track. Jim, you came awful close to making a good run out there. You came up a little short. Your truck was bouncing a lot. What happened?
I don't know what happened. It bounced in the last 2 or 3 weeks that way. But I'll get it ironed out.
Well, that means that you're losing a lot of precious territory out there in the track.
Yeah, I am.
If you hadn't bounced, you might have taken the lead.
I might have.
Are you still happy with the pull?
I'm happy with it.
All right, on a short track, he's happy here in Memphis, Tennessee. Back to the action. Well, now we go back to Don Maddox with the Mad Ox. So a Ford truck has taken the lead. Chevrolet is number 2. All right, Don Maddox, Mad Ox. With the Ford, here he goes. He's got to beat the checkered flag. And you can see Don Maddox ran down the right-hand side of the track, and he did not get locked up at all. Here's a beautiful truck called the Outlaw. Russell DeForest out of West Palm Beach, Florida. And believe it or not, 3 out of our first 4 trucks here tonight have been Ford. Where are you, Ford fans? Florida. Yeah. Well, this may be your lucky night. Russell DeForest out of West Palm Beach, Florida. DeForest is very close. A good pull. The Outlaw on a short track like we have here in Memphis at 160 feet. Coming off the line is very critical. You don't have many seconds to waste as you bring that truck off the line and get those tires locked into the track. The drivers have to make very critical and crucial decisions within a matter of a second or two as they come off the line. Let's see if the guys that can make those smart decisions win the pull tonight. Here's one of the home state favorites, Nathan Replogle with Let R Rip out of Henry, Tennessee. Nathan Replogle. And he too brings up a Ford tonight. Very close to taking the lead. Nathan Replogle, 139.12. Well, Nathan Replogle, that was a good run right down the center of the track, but you came up a little short. What happened?
Well, I came out a little bit harder than intended to, and I really think his pull is going to hold up. I think where we ended up probably 3rd now, maybe 4th. We got off the line just a little bit harder than we intended to, and I think that hurt us a couple, 3 feet.
Well, good luck at your next event.
Thank you, sir.
Nathan Replogle out of Henry, Tennessee.
McConnell will be up next with Yellow Fever right after this commercial message. Stay tuned.
They're the biggest. McConnell has pulled quite a few years on the Red Man TNT All-American Pulling Circuit. The green flag comes up. Everybody's got their eye on that checkered flag down at 142.59. He selected the center of the track. He doesn't have a lot of time to make a decision. He'll come off that line as slow as he can, bury the front. It's a good run for Yellow Fever, but he comes up short.
Tony Osteen remains in the lead with only 3 trucks left to run.
The DIXIE Diamond. The DIXIE Diamond out of Lexington, Alabama, Barry Michaels. All right, all of you Alabama fans, here we go. DIXIE Diamond, Barry Michaels, Let R Rip. He's taking the lead. 143.46. Barry, you've taken the lead by less than a foot. How does it feel to lead this Red Man TNT event in Memphis?
Well, it feels real good. We've had some bad luck, and yet we've had some good luck, but we're working on getting better.
Only 2 truck teams are left to pull. First up is Charlie Lowe, all the way from Palm Beach, Florida, in Killer 2. Charlie finished in the top 20 last season, and he's really coming on strong in 88. Killer 2 is one of the most powerful rigs on the roster tonight. But he has his work cut out for him. Even if he beats out DIXIE Diamond, he'll have to hold off the final team of the evening, pulling veteran Jim Lyons and Stitches.
How does it feel to be in first place 1 minute and second place the next?
Well, I'll take a second any day, but I would have rather had a first.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is maybe the truck that everybody is watching in the class. the Stitches 10-can truck. You've seen him run here in Memphis many other times. And here's a guy that can literally blow the doors off of everybody else in the class if he wants to. However, he's got to get hooked up. He's got to find the proper pulling position out there. He's got to find that right spot out on the track to pull from. He's got to get those tires locked up. No question about it, he's got a strong engine. This engine is as good as any engine in the class. Jim Lyons is the driver. He pulls both a two-wheel drive and a four-wheel drive in the TNT Redman All-American Pulling Circuit. He calls it the Stitches. Here he goes. And Jim Lyons comes up short. One of the favorites in the class, but he comes up pretty short. Charlie Lowe, congratulations on winning the four-wheel drive truck class here at the Redman Series at Memphis, Tennessee.
Thank you.
I tell you, the truck really ran superb. Explain your run as you came down the track.
I just had to get on hard and try hard.
Just sort of put the hammer down. Did pulling position matter much in this class? Do you think it mattered that you pulled later?
Yeah, I think it did, yeah.
A later pull helped to win. Now, do you think pulling position as far as left to right to center of the track had much to do with it?
Well, for me it was, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, for you, it was a great win here in Memphis. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you a lot.
After this break, we'll be back with a two-wheel drive dogfight, Memphis style.
Today's copper top battery, so completely improved, it'll last up to 30%.
One of the most popular classes on the TNT Redman All-American Pulling Circuit are the two-wheel drive. Now, unlike the four-wheel drive trucks, only the back axle and the back two tires actually do the pulling. Let's watch the action now as we go to our first truck in the class. Here comes Wayne Pendleton out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, called Rough Gun. This is a 1935 Diamond T. Wayne Pendleton out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is the start of the two-wheel drive, super modified, funny cars, and funny trucks. Here's the green flag now. Rough cut. Come on, bring her on down the line. Get into that track. Good run.
A fine run, but Wayne Pendleton is elected to pull again. Until the judges decide the sled is properly set, each test puller has the option of accepting his run or re-pulling. Richard Whisenant is talking about the condition of the track with some of the drivers who pulled in the 4x4s earlier. He'll be the next test puller in Hot Shot.
Dick Whisenant out of Union Grove, Alabama with Hot Shot. Where are you, Alabama fans? God, we've got some folks up there from Bama. Union Grove, Alabama. Richard Whisenant in an S10 Chevrolet with a big supercharged Chevrolet engine. He's going on the left-hand side of the track. Here again, the drivers are trying to figure out which side of the track is the best. Here we go as we restart the class. Remember, we have restarted the class, so he is our official test puller. Dick Whisenant, you decided not to take that run here as the test puller in the two-wheel drive class. Why?
Well, I didn't get a very good hold shot, and I'm a little bit off on my weight.
Is the track holding together here in Memphis?
Yeah, pretty good.
Do you think pulling position is going to have a lot of bearing on the outcome?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you right now.